Myself, Aparanjini, will continue the Bootstrap tutorial.
If you like my video, please subscribe my channel, click on bell button, share and comment your doubts and like this video.
In the previous video, we have seen what is a container, what is a row, and what is a column. Now in this video, we will see more about the rows, columns, how it is going to be using, and already we have seen how a website is going to be created using container, rows, columns. Now, so here we have two classes. One is a container, the other one is container fluid. Container, it occupies a certain measurements, that is 1140, and container fluid 100% of your web page is going to be occupied. So we will take a new program, that is boot3.html, and here the structure we will see, and here the Bootstrap link. In this link, let me take a Bootstrap file. Along with this, the user defined style, that is style.css, both we have taken. Now here let me take the container, and in this one row, in this row a column. So here in this particular row, any number of columns you can create. So this is a column 1, copy and paste. So total how many columns? 6, 9 columns I have created. Now let me browse this using the live server. Now see here, 9 columns has created. Now let me create few more columns. Now see, it is adjusted. How many columns you are creating, it is going to be adjusting equal parts. Equal parts it is dividing. Okay, so suppose which is not sufficient in that column, such that if you are going to be creating, what it will happen. So it is in the same row, it is moving to down. So here total how many columns we have created? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 has been created and 20 it has come down. Let me create some more. Now see, again it is adjusted equally in the same row, but it came down. So here, after few columns, like let me see here, this is the first one. So after first, second, I want a gap here. So this gap, just in this column, I want to use W-100. Now see, after two columns, the other column is going to be the same row. Row is same. It has occupied that a gap has given. See here, the background, I mean the border is also not there. You can observe. So if you want the 100% of width, you can take W100. So wherever you want, you can take it. So this is another class which you can give a gap. Now, this is a one way that you can create any number of columns. Now let me create another row. In this row, I am creating a column. This is column 1. And here this is a column 2. So in the second column, second row, 2 columns has been created. But here you can write a class that is row column of 2. So there is no change, but I am going to write here a div another column, and this is a column 3. Now see, here columns. Now see, so here in particular row only 2 columns you can create. If you are going to be using the class called row columns, more than that it is not going to be accepted. If you are going to be using a class called row columns 2, if you want 3 also you can use 3. So 3 columns only you can divide it. See, 3 columns it is divided. But whereas the above one we have used only row, so any number of columns you can divide it. And here so this is for only Excel. Excel is okay, not Excel, MD we will take. MD means medium size. So this is for only medium size. So now here the responsiveness I am going to show you. So now see here, this is a large, extra large, and this is a large size, and this is your medium, and here this is, see, you cannot showing the column here. Okay, we will see this responsiveness in breaks, in other grids we will see, so that will be very understands and it will be easy for you. The breakpoints we will see in the grids. So this is about the rows and columns. Now the next one is we are going to be introducing the grids. Grids means what? Here in a column, how many columns you want, that many columns are going to be created. But using the grid, it is not possible. So our web page is going to be divided into 12 grids. These 12 grids are going to be using to make how many columns you want, depends on the grids we need to combine. So how these grids are going to be created. Now let me check here. So we will take another program, that is Bootstrap 4.html. HTML:5, and here before the title let me link the Bootstrap software Again the user defined style sheet. Now here a container I'm using. Inside this container I'm using a column, a row. In this row I can create any number of columns, but when a grid is introduced, so this grid is going to be divided, that is 1. So here the column is created, the first column is created using only one grid. Let me write here so six columns I have created using only one grid. So 6 6 12. So total the column is divided into 12 grids. So 12 grids means each grid is one column. Now see. So if I am going to write another column also, it won't come in the same row. Now see, it will come in down actually. Now see, it has come down. So now this column, the name of the column is column 1. So in the style we will use so here I'm going to use dot column 1 class. Now see, each column is one grid. If I am going to use another grid also, another column also, it is coming down. That means the complete row is divided into 12 grids. Now this I am going to remove, and another row I am creating in the same. So here I am creating another row, and in this I'll create a column of 2 grids. So column of 2 grids. So total 2 to 12 grids if you will combine. So 6 columns, it becomes 6. Exactly it is. So this is also we will add in the dot column 2. So see, one grid is one column. Here two grids are one column. You can see here two grids. Suppose if I am going to use another column here using the 2 grids, it won't come in the same column. Now see, here the same column, it is not adjusted, it is coming down. Suppose if I will remove, if I am removing one, the space is given 2 grids, space is left over. So that means the column is, the row is adjusted using the 2 grids. Now another row we will create. Okay, so here another row I am creating. In this using 3 grids. So 3 grids means obviously 3 is going to be divided, 12 is going to be divided with the 3 means 4 we will get. So this is also we will add in the column 3. Now see, exactly the row has been occupied. Now we will use the 4 grids also, and another row we will use. In this row, let me use the 4 grids. 4 grids means obviously 3 columns only it makes. It becomes only 3 columns. Now see. Now after this we will use for another row 5 grids. 5 grids means here column 5. So only 2, and 2 grids are going to be left over. So this is not added here. So I'll add 5 as well as 6 and 7 also I'll use. Later we will use. See, 2 grids are left over because 12 no. Now the next row we will use, and in this let me use the 6. 6 means 2 exactly we will get. Now 2 exactly. Now next one is 7. 7 means 1 only we will get, and 3 are going to be left over. See, 3 grids. 7, sorry, not 3, 5 grids. 12, total 12 no. So next one is 8 grids. 8 grids are not there. We will add that. Then we will add here 8th one as well as 9th one as well as 10th one, then 11th one, then 12th one. All 12 grids are added. Now we will use here all 12 grids. So 8th one is added. Now 9th we will see. 9th one, column 9. So here 3, here 4, here 3, here 5. Now next one is 10. 10 means 2 grids are going to be left over. Uh, Next is row. In this row 11. Then the last one is 12th column. Now see, 12th column completely it is filled. 11th column only one grid. So like this you can make your column sizes using the grids. So this is about your columns. Thank you. We'll continue in the next session.